Hello, 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 and welcome to another Keen stream. Let's see who we have in the chat tonight then. I'm down here. How you doing, guys? Welcome to today is, of course, the advanced access for the Xbox One version of Space Engineers. So I hope you guys are hyped because I think just around now, you guys should actually have access. Let me just double check. Let's see there. Yeah, I think the access is just gone live. So if you have pre-ordered the game, you'll be able to play from today, 4 days early. And the official release, of course, the full release will be on the 15th. And we'll also have another stream on that day where we'll be joined with some more guests. So today, the purpose today will be kind of to answer some questions, have a little play of the Xbox build here. And we'll also get Kianata, our community manager, with us to also discuss some of the any questions and so on that you have about the Xbox version. And then on Wednesday, the 15th, we'll be having more of a celebration stream of the full launch, of course. I'm seeing in the chat, I'm looking over here. I have a slightly different setup today because of the kind of Xbox capture card situation here. I had to do a slightly different stream layout. So hopefully you can you everything good though? Sound okay? We all good? I did just check there. It's staying too early. Is that right, Ninja? Roger, Roger. Not working yet. Okay. Get it working. So can I first see? Let's see, Lem. Put like a little 07 in the chat if you actually, or a wave, if you actually have bought Xbox version of Space Engineers already. Great, Cabas. That's good. Hey, Captain Jack, welcome. I wonder if we have any developers out there as well lurking in the chat. Oh my goodness! In the YouTube chat, that's a whole page of so many Xbox pre-orders. That's fantastic. Wow. A lot of Xbox hype in the chat then. You can put, I don't know, 207s if you got the deluxe edition. Ultimate edition, should I say. Yes. So then, let's have a little look. I'm going to turn up, there's probably two musics playing now, I imagine. If I pause this music and up the capture card, there should be some music playing from the Xbox game itself now. Fantastic. Let's have a little look. I think, yes, we are into the final hour. So this has actually become the countdown stream. So if I'm not mistaken, the game will be going live, because I actually, even my time zone's a bit confused. I thought it was GMT, but now I realise I think it will be dropping in around 50 minutes. So we can kind of do like a countdown, final questions and so on before this drops here. Let me just zoom this as well. Oh, Grumpy, welcome. How you doing? There's other people joining us. Let us in. Let us get it. Soon, guys. Very soon. We're so close now. Right then. So yeah, and as I said, I'll be joined in a minute by Kianata. Even now, we can probably get him on. I just want to do like an intro, say hi to you guys. I'm Zockley, by the way, if you don't know who I am. Yeah, we're going to be getting Kianata in a little bit. And Kianata's already been addressing lots of the questions that you guys send in via the support email and also via the social media. So, let's have a little look. And we'll be getting Marek and some of the developers to join the stream on Wednesday to kind of talk a bit more behind the scenes stuff. And so on. So today will be a little bit chill. We didn't do too much kind of like hype for this stream because we didn't want to kind of send out too different messages. So this is kind of like not the super secret, but this is kind of like the, what's the word? Like the advanced access chill stream. And on the 15th, of course, we'll have the big one. So let's get Kianata in here. I actually need to get my... You guys can hear music, right? I can't hear music, but I think there is music playing. It's the way it goes through the capture card, I think. I know, time zones, right? Time zones can be confusing, apparently even for me. We'll get jumping into the game very soon. Maybe we can even get some multiplayer going on. But I was hoping to play with some of you guys today on the stream, but actually I'm starting to realise now, because of the way that the baby isn't dropped for another hour, it will mean that we have to wait for a bit. Hello? Oh, wait, let's see. Audio, I see you. Select speaker. Testing, Kianata. Do you copy?
I copy.
Nice, right, that's that. Let's just get you...
Awesome.
Ah, you've moved your mic. If you move your mic slightly to the opposite way, you can be here on stream together. By the way, Kianata is in the US right now. He's in Montana, so we're other side of the world here, but it's great to have him with us, and he's been answering a lot of your guys' questions the last weeks about pre-orders. So welcome to the stream, Kianata. How are you doing today, this fine evening, good sir?
Doing good. Like the rest of the world, I'm stuck in the house. So it was 70 degrees yesterday in Missoula, Montana, and today it is snowing. So
that awesome. Is quite the quite the contrast there.
Oh yeah. Is everybody hyped? Are we excited?
Yeah, that's a good point.
To see what happens today?
We can say, like, there's a lot of Xbox players who've already pre-ordered in the chat right now. That's for sure. So guys, let us know, what are your hype levels out of 10 right now? Where are you at? Are you at like kind of like a modest kind of 4 or something, or are you like at 11? Are you kind of overloaded with the hype to play? Where are we all at tonight? Let's see there. 10, 11, 3, 10, 9, 1,000 out of 10. Man, the YouTube chat is there's a lot of Xbox. There's a lot of Xbox players in the YouTube chat today. It's off the charts. It's ridiculous. Solid 12 out of 10 from Ninja. Very nice. 11. Cool. The hype is real then. Well, let's jump in, and I can play a little bit here, and we can begin answering any of your questions. I don't know if you want to start with questions that you know will be commonly asked, Kianata, to kind of get those out of the way, and then we can go to some more specific ones from the chat in a bit, I think.
So the most frequently asked question, I think I've answered it like 50 times today between support emails and social media and everything else, is when is it going to be available to play? And today, very shortly, is when it's going to be available to play. We also wanted to say thank you very much. We genuinely appreciate everyone participating in the beta, and we really, really appreciate everyone giving us beta feedback. We're actually going to do something a little unusual. Instead of ending the beta, we're actually just going to leave it open indefinitely, just forever. And the reason we're going to do that is because we're going to use it as a place where we can continue development. We can add new features or make changes to the game, and then if you want to, you can opt into the beta even after the game's fully released and participate there and give us feedback and let us know what you think about the changes. Oh, and we're getting our standard issue questions: multiplayer servers, PCU limits, and mod support. Just right now, for us, the goal is to finish release and then really work hard on continuing development. And one of the big things that the beta program did for us is it let us get all of your feedback in one place. What features do you want? What's broken? What doesn't work? What things do you need changed? And so we're going to take all that feedback and we're going to use that to continue developing the Xbox version of Space Engineers and hopefully add in features that you guys want to see. Specifically, the two things that you probably want super concrete answers for is dedicated server and PCU limit. And what I can tell you right now is we are actively investigating those things. We are taking the time to look into that stuff. So. Yeah,
and definitely, there's been so much good feedback. Sorry about the sound right there. It's it was a lot louder when I got into the game there, so I had to adjust this. So I was just trying to. I was going to say, yeah, about the feedback. It's been really great, and we really have appreciated it. It's been great to see what you guys have been making. It's been the mod.io has been filling up with builds that Xbox players have made. So that's been absolutely fantastic to see, actually, guys. So keep them coming. And we'll be keeping an eye on the mod.io platform. And just a reminder as well for the mod.io platform that you can share those between platforms. So as long as you have, well, for the PC people, you can submit to mod.io, I believe, without an Xbox. I'm not sure. But at least you can transfer those blueprints from PC to Xbox, Xbox to PC. And I'm really looking forward to seeing as well how the kind of communities integrate that kind of sharing stuff as well in the near future. All right, so hopefully sound is okay now. So that's, and also, I think I was just distracted by the sounds. Also, just like to point out from us at Keen that we hope everyone is staying safe right now. It's obviously a pretty trying time for many people. You know, Keen is we are pretty fortunate. We have, you know, we're all working and home offices, but we appreciate that many people are having it pretty tough right now. Be it those emergency workers or the people who have, you know, been made unemployed and so on. So we really hope you guys are staying safe out there, and we send love out to the whole community, and say this will be over before we even know it. So yeah, that was just a message for you guys there.
We have someone who said no increase to multiplayer limit, no PCU limit increase. We are definitely not saying no to those things. We are looking into those things right now. We kind of have to take things one step at a time. So right now, finish collecting information about the beta, see how people like playing the full version of the game now that we're going to have this 4-day early access period. And then once we get done with our release period, start looking into those things and see what we need to do for you guys. Yeah, the Xbox store does say 1800.
Sorry, the engine sounds are very loud. I'll turn the sound down a bit more. Sorry about that, guys. That is obviously walking around is a lot. Hopefully this is a good volume now. Is that better? It's actually still quite loud, I think, isn't it? Those engine sounds.
Let me just listen for a second.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be good for sure. I'm trying to get it right so there's some sound going on. I could just turn off the sound and have music from YouTube, I guess. Turn off the soundtrack in general, but hopefully you want to hear something, so that should be good. Apologies for that, guys. I'm trying to get it right, but of course it's slightly different in different environments, so I'm trying to find the best midway point for the sound. Very soon you can play. I know you guys are dying. We're talking now. Wait, so regarding the time, is it in 40 minutes or is it an hour and 40 minutes?
So the Microsoft Store says 1800 GMT,
which I thought was just gone. I thought we were an hour ahead of GMT here in Prague, but apparently So what is the GMT right now? Because I swear the GMT was an hour ahead, but maybe because the summer times, I'm not sure. I got mixed up. I think the guys. I think it is 40 minutes. Oh, it is. Oh, okay. Interesting. We're 2 hours ahead of the UK in here, which is kind of interesting. So yeah, it's just 40 minutes to go, guys. Yes.
Yeah.
I know, right, Kevis? Oh, and by the way, Kevis, the mods can put stuff on the stream. I'm not sure if Gwyndelmir's here, but they can use the featured chat if they want to display some stuff on the screen, for example. So, did you have anything more on your initial list, Erin, regarding the questions?
Let's look at the list. We just wanted to stress the fact that we are not going to release it on Xbox and then walk away. We're going to release it on Xbox and we're going to continue to support it. Keeping the beta program open is a big part of that, so that we can have all of you log in and play those changes and give us feedback on those things. So we are going to continue to support the beta or the Xbox build of Space Engineers for some time to come. We did have a number of questions about Frostbite. Does the Ultimate Edition include Frostbite? No, it is not part of the 2019 DLC. Yes, we are going to be working on bringing Frostbite into the Xbox build, but we don't have a timeline for that yet. Yeah, I think that's most of it. If any of you have questions, fire away, please. I'll be reading chat.
I'm getting better at these Xbox controls. Again, I'm not particularly a console professional by no means, so it's taken some learning process to learn the controls. But really, as I said in the basic control video, it's once you get the hang of these shortcuts, like hitting the right bumper and then up for the changing the positions. I'm starting to get pretty good at being able to do the things that I want to do with those controls. So I think we had some great feedback as well regarding the controls in the beta, and it did seem like once people had learned the controls, they actually found them to be quite intuitive, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, how did you guys find it? Let me know in the chat now. If you guys, how did you guys find getting on with the gamepad controls? Of course, you can always use mouse and keyboard to play the game, but obviously there is some benefits to the using the controller. Ace is really good at the controls.
And if you had a chance, Zockley just put up a little while ago, I think we posted it last week, a controller support video on YouTube, and that should be a nice deep dive into how to do the controls for Xbox. Sorry, I'm trying to watch 3 chats at the same time.
I know there's a lot of hype in the chat, that's for sure.
Spiders and Wolves are not planned at this time. Cross-platform is not planned at this time. Like I said, we're continuing development, so there's lots of stuff we're going to look into, and clearly we have to kind of organize things by priority. Easily the 2 biggest things that we've had feedback on is dedicated servers and PC limits. So chances are we'll be looking at that.
That's for sure. There's nothing even close to those that feedback there. So
yeah. Will Space Engineers be on the next Xbox? Microsoft has said that their next generation, the Xbox X, is going to, or the Xbox One X, I don't know, is going to be backwards compatible.
Series X.
No, or Series X, thank you.
Yeah, Yeah, they said pretty much like that you can expect like most games. I don't split it like you can expect most games to even like the Xbox One and also Xbox 360 to be supported. They haven't said explicitly all games. It kind of hints at all games. In terms of Keen, we haven't done anything particular for that. But of course, like I'm sure if there is some additional work for that, we'll be considering it. I mean, the hope will be, of course, that it will literally just work out the box via the emulator or something. So they have on there. And an ideal thing would be, is of course, if you be able to, with all the games, not just Space Engineers, a great thing would be is if you'll be able to, there we go, play like a better resolution or higher quality settings. I mean, I'm not confirming anything, but of course the Xbox Series X is much more powerful. So again, given the time when that comes about, of course that will be kind of something we'll have to look at to see what they have and so on. But yeah, I can imagine you guys are thinking about that, because of course this is the year of the new consoles. With that said, also I know that plenty of people wait to upgrade. I mean, I didn't have an, well, try to think now. I mean, I know lots of people who were playing their 360s for a long time after the Xbox One came out. So I'm sure it's everyone's not going to buy the new console straight off the bat anyway. But yeah.
Exactly. Why are you just crashing into ships? That's a chat question.
That's what I am. That is my professional occupation. That's the answer. That's what I do exactly. Yes. But we'll go to the planet now. I just wanted to, I don't know, just give some kind of background here while we're discussing things. So I guess if there's no more questions, then we can just try to look for some from chat. I mean, I think a lot of questions that you guys are asking can probably be categorized with the other ones. I mean, in terms of lots of various features and stuff that, obviously there are some differences between the PC and the Xbox. And the general answer for all those differences, and if they'll ever come to Xbox, is like, we're looking at it and considering it, and we'll continue to monitor it once this game drops on Xbox to kind of see what is the biggest requests. And I still think clearly now that is the PCU limits and dedicated servers. There's nothing even comes close. I think if there was a scale, what do you think was above? Do you think what's higher, PCU limits or dedicated servers? Would you say, or they equal? Do you think?
I've received at least like 10 inquiries about dedicated servers literally every day.
Okay, that's where it's at then.
Since we started talking about it. And then as people have had the opportunity to play through the beta and actually reached the PCU limit, that's when they've started talking about that. So it's pretty neck and neck. I would definitely say I've received more feedback about dedicated servers than any other topic on Xbox. So.
And now the chat is filling up with servers, so I think that is definitely clear. A couple of people with the PCU limit, but most with that servers question. So, right, let's go to. I don't know. I could play like Learn to Survive. I'm trying to think what we could do. I'm not sure if I'm feeling proficient enough to be under attack by hostile drones yet.
I believe in you. You can do this. You got a gun.
Ooh.
Yes, 1800 GMT. So even if you don't want to do the time conversion, you have about 31 minutes. I just joined and wondered if Frostbite will be on Xbox and when. We don't have a timeline for Frostbite, but we are going to be continuing development of Space Engineers on Xbox, and DLC is definitely one of those things that we want to start incorporating. So,
yeah, you can bet that it's going to be, obviously it would make sense to have there. So we'll be announcing more information about that in due time. So I'm trying to pull some stuff here. We need to build a strong Xbox community. I agree, and that's actually a perfect time to plug the Discord server, and also and let's see here. And I'm not sure if also you want to add something about the Reddit as well. I'm not sure if that's
the community on Reddit voted to keep all of the Space Engineers players in one place. So continue sharing. Believe it or not, we do spend a significant amount of time. I spend a significant amount of time on Reddit checking out creations. Some of the stuff that you see on there is absolutely mind warping. The thing, every single day, I tend to grab posts from Reddit and YouTube and just everywhere, and we post those and share those amongst the developers just to see what people are building. And it's really incredible to see what the community.
Yeah, we can maybe get a link in the chat for that. I see Kevis has linked it. But yeah, we've got basically, if you go to discord.gg/KeenSWH works.
Yeah.
Or that one that Kevis posted. So definitely get on the Discord, guys. There's already a pretty active community, specifically for Xbox on our Discord. So if you want to team up with other Xbox players, give some help to people maybe. Share creations, all that good stuff. There's a specific section for the Xbox community on our Discord. So yeah, I'm definitely down that comment. Let's build that Xbox community up. We'll be definitely paying attention now. We've got to juggle now to see like the cool stuff getting made on PC, the cool stuff being made on Xbox. So we're gonna have our work cut out when it comes to looking at all this awesome stuff. So what we'll do is here on the moon, I'm going to paste in some blueprints, and this is a perfect time to show you guys actually some of the work that's already been put on the workshop. Oh, sorry, mod.io, should I say, which is still Workshop. So I can do RBB. So I again remembered the shortcut for that. RBB, that brings up the blueprint screen. And here's some that I've already subscribed to. And then I can then go to the menu button to browse the Workshop. And again, now what's nice about this Workshop browser, we have this on PC as well now. And it's kind of this alternate rather than having the pop-up thing. And by doing this, let's see here. Oh, I wonder if it's changed because of the... Oh, maybe it's changed because of the... I tested this like around an hour ago and it was coming up, but I'm wondering if it's switching over to the other mod.io because people had to transfer, didn't they? Do you remember?
We, as far as mod support on Xbox, we one of the items that we got a lot of feedback on during the beta was just requests that some of the more popular scripts that are seen on PC be brought over and be usable on Xbox. So that's another item that we're investigating. We've seen a massive number of creations showing up on mod.io. Absolutely staggering number of submissions.
No, yeah, so I was going to show some off actually, but I think when I refreshed it, there was nothing coming up there. So the ones I've already subscribed to, I have, but the new ones aren't there. So I'm just curious if that's because of the kind of, there might be some stuff going on behind the scenes prepping for the release, you know. So I've got some things already here, so we can jump into this nice stuff. And some of these are definitely, they're straight. They've been kind of moved over from the PC builds. I've still ones on there that have been transferred across from PC. But I'm definitely curious to see ones that have also been made on Xbox with an Xbox controller as well. So let's see here.
The advanced access is not the same as the beta. You basically have two different games on your Xbox right now, the beta of Space Engineers and the normal build of Space Engineers. Advanced access will let you into the normal build, and if you order the Ultimate Edition, you have access to all of the DLC that was included in the 2019 DLC package. You should be able to jump into the normal game in 26 minutes. And we're just waiting for the timer to run out. The planetary lander on Xbox.
Is that a question or
a question? Well, those of us on Xbox get the planetary lander that you can start with on Earth. I think
so, yeah. If you we can check it out. If I join the star system, the survival star system, I believe it's the same.
Mm-hmm.
What I do like about the controller is the smooth movements of the flight. I love being able to do this. I mean, you can do this on PC as well if you plug the controller in, because that's what's so great about the implementation that we did for Xbox, is that PC and Xbox are kind of shared in that way now, that like if you plug in a mouse and keyboard to the Xbox, it will bring up the old UI, and on PC, if you plug in a controller, you'll also get the kind of layout as you see on Xbox. So it's fully, shared there, which is nice.
We have had a few people talk about PS4. Right now, we need to concentrate on Xbox. Let's do one thing at a time.
And there was also that reminded me about what I was saying about the... Oh, yes. So out of curiosity, let me know in the chat if you'll be using Xbox controller to play the game or mouse and keyboard. So you can just put like mouse M/B or M/ ampersand B. Sorry, B? K, sorry. M/K, or just like controller. Because I'm curious what the split will be between people who will be actually using it kind of like a PC with the controller, all over the place, mouse and keyboards, or if they'll be using their Xbox controller. So have a look there. Both. And both actually makes sense, because I think if I was playing, because I'm just so much more proficient with mouse and keyboard, I could see myself using mouse and keyboard for like normal gameplay. But when I jump into a vehicle, like a plane or a a rover, switching to the controller for that kind of more fine controls. That's how I think I would play, just because I'm pretty proficient with the mouse and keyboard. Well, much more proficient compared with the controller, as you can probably see here. But let's have a look. Controller, elite controller both. I think there's probably people with more controllers. It's basically, it seems, controller or both, and a couple of mouse and keyboard exclusively. So, alright, let's take this land down and land this, and we can land in a crater somewhere and spawn in a big rover, I think. This is a bit of a drifty one.
Related to Frostbite, the planet Triton, will we see it on Xbox? Right now we need to continue to look into how we're going to be incorporating the DLCs into the Xbox. We, like I said earlier, we just don't have a timeline for stuff like that right now. We got to release the full game before we worry about other stuff like that. Lots of controller. Still some mouse and keyboard in there, though. How many more minutes? 22 minutes. You can just start saying in chat, "Are we there yet?"
No, don't encourage them. It does say 1800 GMT, which is 22 minutes away. Now, see, if it said 1800 UTC, I would have known the time exactly, because I've converted to doing all my time in UTC, and I think for global methods, I think we all should. Like, a lot of things that happen in the US, they still put like online events. I don't know, BE3. They still use like Pacific Standard Time and stuff. I honestly think if it's something that's going to be a global audience, UTC is like the best one. I mean, I feel like everyone can convert to UTC. Because GMT was where it confused me, because it was GMT. I was like, I thought GMT is only like 1 hour behind. That was why I thought it was going to drop an hour ago. But yeah. Yeah, UTC is GMT. I get that now. Now I realize that GMT is UTC, but I thought GMT wasn't UTC, and GMT was like always like 1 hour behind the time here in Prague. That's why I got confused by it. So yeah, right. Let's see what else I've got here in my blueprints. This might be too heavy here. Let's try the hyena. And hopefully you guys are going to be finding the controls okay. I mean, I will actually do this now as a reminder. We recently published a tutorial, and it's called Basic Controls. And actually, it's more than just that, because it is a longer video, and it basically, the video that I did there, it basically talks about all of the controls, but then all of a quick discussion of all the screens that you need to know in Space Engineers, so that's definitely will help people. Hopefully it helped people already. But the big thing is, if you ever need to know how to play the game, you can go to your menu and then press Y, and here you are. You have all of the help. I don't know if the Xbox is there yet, probably not, because it's the day one patch and stuff not there yet, but that will be there at the top. And if you ever need to know any of the keybinds, you've got the basic and advanced for mouse and keyboards, and then you have the kind of overview of the gamepad for character jetpack and ship control, and then in the advanced gamepad, literally every combination is shown there. So if you want to know how to toggle lights or change the toolbar, it's all here. You probably won't be able to remember all of these at once. You probably will learn it on the fly. Like, there's even one for medkit, which I didn't know about. So apparently if you have a medkit and you use LB, RB plus X, that will use the medkit. So there's another one to kind of, think of. Jetpack control, there's tools, survival only, build plan. Also lots of questions about build planner. Again, build planner questions right up there. LB, pretty much. LBA for deposit all, which is a really useful one. I use that all the time. To put a block that you want into production, it's LB, then the share button. Withdraw, RB share button, and then LB, RB, and share is open up the terminal there. So some really good things there. Spectator controls, building controls, I'm trying to think what other things like even I'm learning about. Symmetry setup, that's also something that once you've done it once, it's a lot easier. And it's definitely important if you're building ships and rovers in Space Engineers to set up the symmetry ASAP, you know. We've got else, voxel hand stuff, color tool. I really love the color tool picker on the Xbox gamepad. I love the visuals of it. I'll just show off in a second here. The shortcuts production, you can queue up 1,000 or 100 or 10 items. So literally everything that you can possibly think of is in here. And there's also some tips at the bottom as well. I know there's some here for changing the brush size, saturation values, emotes, toolbars. There's a bunch of little tips. So I think if you go through this methodically and read the tips here, this will definitely really help you kind of get to grips with it. But luckily, there's lots of contextual tips as well. Like, you know, like when I come into one of the radial menus here, it tells me the shortcuts, if there are shortcuts for it there. Like the progression tree is LB left D-pad. So I think that the controls, it will just take a bit of getting used to. So yeah, let's see here. I rambled on for a bit there about controls, but I just definitely think when we came to the beta, the biggest issue that people had was initially the controls, right? And that's why we try to get out a tutorial for doing the basic stuff. Because other than that, like it was, I think we were really happy with how the closed beta went. We had a lot of good reports, and stability was pretty good as well. So
we've got a few more. Are you worried about Rust coming to Xbox? The Keen Software House is a company full of gamers. When new games come out, we're excited, just like you. Gold armor skin on Xbox because it wasn't in the beta colors picker. So when you played in the beta, you did not have access to any of your DLC content, any of the Ultimate Edition content. You didn't have access to skins. If you run into an issue accessing any of those items once you're actually playing in the full game, you can definitely let us know. You can reach out to us. I just linked the support page, our support portal for Xbox. Reach out to us. But the beta did not include all of that extra content, so you wouldn't have seen it there. Can you buy DLC without purchasing the Ultimate Edition? Because I purchased the standard one. We're still looking into DLC. We have a number of DLC related questions here. We're still investigating how we're going to implement DLC, but it is a priority. It is something we want to do. So, can you travel to Earth? Yes, you can travel to Earth. Well, Earth-like.
That's right there. Yeah, I could do it now, but it would take me some time. Gamers, rise up! Been playing the game from the very beginning. You guys are boss. Pleased to hear it. The dog. Oh yeah. So other things. Definitely help out your fellow gamer. Initially we had a lot of what's the word? Crowdsourced help going on the Discord. So I think if you ever have any issues with the Xbox, of course you can reach out to us via, like, if it's like a bug or something, and or something technical. But if it's gameplay confusion maybe you're having, one of the best places to start is the Xbox section of our Discord server, because really there's a lot of people in there who've played the entire beta, so they are very knowledgeable with the Xbox specific ways of doing things. So it also helps us, so we can have more time for helping people with technical issues. Is if you're having some kind of gameplay issues or you don't know about something, you can normally find some really good help on the Discords. That's something that I think players can also help with. There's something related to that. Again, it's just about the controls, I think. It just we published the basic controls one, and I think soon I have a video made for how you guys will basically making your first ship. It's very, very basic. It's pretty much just going over what you need to make a ship, and also I think I also included symmetry mode as well, because some people were struggling with symmetry mode. So it's pretty much like a really basic little ship with some thrusters on, but it will allow you to actually have something that you can fly around. So that's something that should also be releasing pretty soon too, probably coinciding with the release of the game. So that can also be shared with people who are struggling to kind of get the grips of the game. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's a lot to take in with this game. Even on PC, if you join PC now, mouse and keyboard, regardless of it being a new platform, there's a lot of features, a lot of fun to be had in the game, and it can sometimes seem a little bit like, whoa, where am I going to even start, right? Just 13 minutes to go, and you guys can get stuck in. And of course, there will be a decent download, I think, right, Kianata, because we have like a day one patch, I think. So
yeah, a bunch of changes that took place during the beta. Thank you again to the community, all of you giving us feedback and helping us get sorted. There are changes that went into the beta. We should see some of those changes in today's release. Dedicated servers, PCU limits. We are actively investigating those things. We're looking into those things. We're going to be continuing development of Space Engineers even after the official launch on April 15th. Our beta program is going to continue. So the beta won't actually ever end. You'll be able to keep logging into the beta and seeing some of the things that we're working on and giving us feedback on those things before they go into the official build. We do not have any plans for custom bindings right now. Oh my. We'll go ahead and just do that.
Good job.
Yeah. Download before playing. You probably already, many players already downloaded the full game when they first ordered it, but you are probably going to have a download before you can play.
Oh, wrong image there. There we go.
And that's
I'm playing on an older build because I haven't got the release build yet. I think I'm still on the beta build here, so let's see how.
We do not have any plans for cross-platform at this time.
Clang. I think you might be able to find Clang as well. Maybe if you look hard enough, you can find some Clang on Xbox too. He might rear his head.
That's Clang with a K.
People are asking how big is the day one patch. I'm not sure actually how big the day one patch is. Unfortunately, we don't have it. Do I know?
If we have any questions today that we can't immediately answer on the spot for you, you can contact us, support@keenswh.com. Just email us and we'll try and get back to you as quick as possible. We'll throw up a super awesome link.
It's gonna work. See if I can get this back up.
Rotal. It's Clang with a C.
I might also play some. Let's see here. You know what we should do as well? We should do a competition for Xbox. Like I don't want to. Well, we won't say anything official, but it suddenly occurred to me it'd be quite cool to do like Xbox only creations. I don't know how we do it because you probably technically have some people on PC submitting on. I don't know. We could have like a global. We could just have a general competition now that Xbox players can get involved, right? That could be quite cool.
The question is, what would they make? We did the space station competition. We had so many submissions for that. Holy macaroni.
Yes,
so many.
That went on for a long time. That was probably the most extensive competition we've ever done.
Yeah, yeah. What about rovers? Everybody loves a good rover.
Rover competition?
Yeah, that would be most excellent.
Well, I thought I'd come to Earth because gravity is kind of strange for a lot of the rovers here. So let's get a big rover out here. Here we are, Earth-like. And then let's refresh this. See, I'm wondering. Yeah, I'm thinking I can't access my mod.io, so I think because of the release they're switching over something. Because wasn't the mod.io? I don't know. It's interesting here.
So the Xbox One X can host up to 4-player multiplayer lobby. That's including the host plus 3 other people. The Xbox One and the Xbox One S can have one person brought into a multiplayer lobby, so a maximum of 2 people. But we are actively investigating dedicated servers. And we do not support mods as they are seen on PC. We are looking into doing things like maybe bringing in some scripts that are well loved and well known already. But these are all things that we have to look into after we've finished releasing the game.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. What was I going to say regarding that? Yes, yeah, scripting and stuff. I think the best way that we could do that would be to pick like a selection of the most popular ones, ones that are safe to use, and if we incorporate them into the programmer block by default, then it means that it can pass Microsoft certification. So it's not a promise, again, but we are aware that people would like to use some scripts, and especially some of those popular ones. So again, it's something that is being considered, but we'll have to see again how the how you guys, if there's more important things that you guys would like to have and so on. So we're monitoring that situation. I'm trying to figure out here how I increase spectator speed. That's what I'm trying to figure out now. I'm trying to go to other parts of the planet. It's not something that I've tried before, so I'm a little bit investigating here. That's my emotes.
Thought I was going to have to learn C# for this. Everyone should know a programming language. Programming is awesome.
Which is where I would love to have my mouse and keyboard, because I know exactly what to do there. See here.
Rebo217, please help. I have 120 FPS and 60 ups. I have no idea what ups are. And screen is not smooth. I have a sneaking suspicion you have a 144 hertz monitor and you are on PC. Turn off VSync.
But for us, we're not. We're on. Look at this. We're on Xbox.
Oh no. I think they were just asking for.
I wasn't sure.
Help
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if they were saying, because it does. Does the stream look smooth, by the way, guys? Because the stream on the Xbox, on my Xbox there, I'm obviously using a capture card, and it's silky smooth there, but I can't tell if the OBS captures a little bit stuttery. It should be smooth 60 FPS, but hopefully it's good. Looks good to me. Ah, nice. Okay, looks smooth. That's fine then. I was just curious.
Can an Xbox One S play with an Xbox One X? Say that 3 times fast. So if you have an Xbox One X hosting, it doesn't matter what the other Xboxes are. That Xbox One X can host 3 other people, including the host.
That's a very important point, actually. 4. That's a really important point. Because, so of course the Xbox original and the Xbox One original and the Xbox One S, it's 2 players, but as long as you can find 1 player or a friend who has an X, then you can, all jump together with 4. But I'm sure there'll be some people who'll be playing publicly as well. Like on the server browser, some people will just be having their worlds open, so they might even be allowing randoms in. So I didn't even know that when we first announced Xbox, but I do think it's a good thing to have, because it does mean that you have to have 1 person. Like, I don't know what the percentages of people who have X's. Like, out of interest, how do we put this? Maybe you can put in chat now. Like, put you got the choices. You got OG for original Xbox, S for the Xbox S, and just put X in the chat if you have an X. I'm just kind of curious, just a kind of casual poll in the chat here, what you guys are watching have got at your disposal. I'm kind of curious. See if we can...
And Darth Wormy said that it looks like Microsoft has released the day 1 update. So if it's out.
S, OG, X, S. So there's definitely there's a lot of OGs and S's in there, but there are definitely some X's too. So you can kind of draw from that, you know, say if 1 in 4 people have an X, then problem solved, right? OG runs really well. Good. Gaminator, I'm pleased to hear it. I haven't personally played on the OG. No, that's a lie, actually. I played in the OG one. It was the first thing I played, actually. The first time I took a controller into my hand and played the Xbox version of Space Engineers was actually on an original Xbox. But I haven't played it. That was like that was a long time ago. For most of the videos and stuff that I've been working on and everything, I've been using the X. Because obviously we have some X's at the office.
The difference between the different models of Xbox is just how they perform. The X performs better than the Xbox One and the Xbox One S.
Well, I mean, of course they perform, but in terms of Space Engineers, it's just the fact that both games will run at 1080p. Sorry, all the consoles will run at 1080p, so there's no 720. The biggest difference you'll notice is the graphical settings. So the graphics will look better on the X compared to the S and the S. You know, things like grass and I think basically what we said is that if we're comparing the PC version, right, the PC version to the Xbox version, the Xbox One X has medium to high settings that PC has, and the Xbox original and S have low and medium settings of the PC's equivalent. So that's a kind of change you can see. But the game, other than those in the player limit, is the same. So yeah, you'll just get better graphical fidelity, but that's after all why you'd buy an X, right? Obviously Microsoft are always pushing the One X because of the its increased fidelity, right? Two minutes left.
We did have some people call us out for not social distancing because we're so close.
Oh yeah. Hold on, I'll fix it.
We're actually on the other side of the planet from each other.
We've got a really bad.
That's pretty funny.
There we go. Good. Social distancing. Practice it always, guys. Flatten the curve. I'm serious. 1 minute to do a countdown here. Hold on. For the official advanced access launch of Space Engineers. There's a nice background there. Let's see it. Now we got, hold on. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Xbox is here. I'm going to regret that, but yeah, still. There we go, guys. It has arrived officially. Get downloading and get sharing. It's time to engineer the need to create.
There is some stream delay. Yes, that's absolutely true.
It's true. You guys can tell us as well how long what the download is of the day one patch. Let's see it.
As far as translations on Xbox and just in Space Engineers in general, we're always investigating new localizations and new translations. Xbox releases with Russian, Chinese, and English, but that, like I said, we're always investigating new localization options. So.
And we're getting reports that the day one patch is 524 megabytes. So just half a gig day one patch. So you shouldn't have to, as long as you've got a decent, that shouldn't be too long to download and get into the game. Or if we're being very specific, 524.41 megabytes. Must have forget the 0.41 there. All right. Not bad. I love you. Great.
And the audience is gone.
Yeah, and everyone just like stream viewers just opposite of stonks. It's just like off. Everyone's like, right, see you guys. I'm gonna go play now.
Mm-mm-mm.
1
We
minute,
have a
3
few.
minute downloads. Yeah, how long have you guys got to wait for your downloads now? We've got 6 minute wait, 5 minutes. They're not long for many. 10 minutes. There we go. I think I should probably. Oh, I need to update too. So hold on a second. Let me log off, because if I update, then I can join some people's worlds. So, actually no. I'll wait a couple of minutes here. I will do first. Go ahead, man.
Well, we had a question about tethering. Tethering is something that you saw in other multiplayer games. That is not something that happens in Space Engineers. Typically, the way a tether works is you can't get a certain distance away from the host, and that saves performance because then you only have to simulate what's going on around the host. Space Engineers does not do that.
So I'm just exiting the game here, guys. I'll move myself a bit closer here. Along with it. All right, so I've got to back out the game. See my apps and so what version are you guys on right now? That's the thing, because maybe am I on it? I can't tell, because obviously I have the what was one of the oh, I've just lost Kianata. Thanos snapped out of the stream. That's strange. Okay. Let's see there. Make sure. Yours is 1.194.1. What's 103 or 10 what? Because that's the question. There's actually a number of numbers. Because I'm on. Let's see there. Let's see if I can join game. Oh, and he's back. What happened?
No, it's still snowing here. There was a bunch of thunder and I was no longer connected to the call.
So, oh, strange.
Well, who knows?
All right, so I'm definitely on an older version, I've realized now, because I can't see any worlds. Well, maybe the people are not in it. I don't know. Let's go here. Got to see how I can queue an update. Updates. How do you? Is there a way to force an update? Because I already have that's the problem. I already have the game, so I have to excuse my Xbox. Oh, he's gone again. Manage game and add-ons. Updates. Installed. Well, mine's version. Yeah, mine's an older version, but I don't see the update yet. That's the thing. I have 1.194.1.3 rather than 0.10. So I need to see here I can update this. We're restarting the system. It says all right, we'll restart the Xbox then to try and force the update. Let's try it. Oh, sorry guys. It's amazing though, it really is. And honestly guys, I've been saying it a lot, but I'm so excited to see what you guys create on Xbox. I'm actually just really happy because I know there's been people who've been waiting ever since they first saw Space Engineers release in 2013. They haven't had a PC, or they've had a PC that can't run it, and they've been busy playing other games on Xbox and stuff. But they've been. It's amazing actually how many people have been in the community for Space Engineers via YouTube and Twitch and stuff like that, but haven't actually been playing themselves, just following the journey. So it's so great that those people who have been maybe spectating this community and its journey can now finally jump in for themselves. So yeah, I think even for the PC players who obviously this might not affect, it's I think lots of people on PC and the community are happy to see more people finally get access to the game here. So yeah. Hello there, good sir. I think we can hear you again. Got some internet problems?
I'm back. It's trying to explode on me, but we're here right now, so that's good.
Look at this. Uno I know says, I've waited all night. It's 4 a.m. in Australia. That is some commitment. That is that deserves a clap. Any other kind of Australians rise up, or kind of any people in that kind of part of the world where time zone might mean that it's either ridiculously early or ridiculously late? That is some dedication. It works out okay for Europeans and NA and stuff, but yeah, it's not the best time of the day. Down under, rise up. 2 p.m. here, yes. Yeah, John Wack as well. 4 a.m.
Can blueprints transfer from PC to Xbox? There is a way to do that. We have all of that information pinned on our Discord in our Xbox channels. So if you're interested in doing that, hop in, take a look.
All right, I'm getting the update now. Here it comes. Now we just wait and see. You guys, this is a watching, a live update watching stream. I have like 50, no, what do I have? I don't know actually what I have. What do I have? I think I have 300 down, so yeah, not a problem.
The two faces on stream are Joel. I don't think I'm pointing in the right. I bet it's this way. That's Joel Zockley, and I'm Kaneda Aaron. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, my name's weird. I know it's very strange. You can just call me Zoc if you like. Okay, so now we've got it installed, I think. And we're ready to play the updated version. And I'm going to join the first world that I see. So whoever's hosting a server right now, I'm going to join that and let the fun commence. Kayanata. Yeah.
It was I've told this story a bunch of times before when I used to stream all the time. It's supposed to be, it's from when I was like 15 and I had watched Akira, and it was supposed to be Kanata, and I was 15, so this is what you end up with.
There's the great story. Mine is literally just like, it's my last name backwards. That's the end of the story. It was some proper 200 IQ. 200 IQ naming there. I was like, what is a name that no one will ever be able to figure out? Brilliant. My name backwards. Some people actually just like, as soon as they see my name, it's like, oh, hi Wilcox. They just see some people like read the reverse pretty quick, Apparently, there we go. Joel, do you recall the video, this video from 5 years ago for Space Engineers? It was called Space Engineers. I do recall that trailer. I do indeed. That's what I'm saying. Xbox people have been waiting. Now is the day. All right. Join game. Let's see who we've got online then. Who's got... Whoa! A whole page. Me and Harrison. Look at all this. All these names here. It's only been live like 10 minutes and there's already a whole wall of people with their public worlds. So I will join 2 out of 2, 2 out of 1 out of 2, 4 out of 4. Online Gaming Authority. Hold on. Probably, let me think here. What shall I join? 3 out of 3 RCG Stream World. I think someone's streaming. Okay. Let's see here if I refresh.
We should have a number of people streaming. We actually have a few teams of people that are streaming. The game, we have a group out of the UK that's streaming. We have a group out of the US that's streaming. So there's going to be, wherever you go, there should be awesome content to watch.
And these are all public worlds, of course, guys. So if you're a solo player, you can find people to play with. And again, Discord, if you want to kind of do something more kind of like longer term discussions and more planning, join the Discord and communicate in the Xbox part of that Discord there. So I'm refreshing this, watching the player list. Oh, let's see here.
And we have a really, really helpful, really active moderation staff that work very closely with me and other members of the development team every single day. So if you have questions, they will be on their A game. They can help you out.
You know what I'm noticing about this as well? It looks like you've got like almost like, because there's two servers here called Online Gaming Authority servers. So I'm wondering if these are kind of like, they're not like dedicated servers, but they're like servers that are being hosted maybe for at least 3 people. It's just interesting they have this. Oh, interesting they have like 2. Oh, maybe I don't know. It's a duplicate. I'm not sure. Interesting there. So let's see. I see.
When Space Engineers was first released, before there were dedicated servers for Space Engineers, I had a laptop set up that was just a multiplayer game that I left running.
Let's join Never Surrender. Let's try and Never Surrender with some Xbox players here tonight. See if I can get in.
If you have questions, I'm digging through chat right now, trying to keep up with everybody. We have Mixer, YouTube, and Twitch going right now. So if I missed your question, I apologize. I'm going to try and find it. And again, to the dedicated server and PCU limit questions, will we be having dedicated servers? Is there going to be a way to disable PCU limits? We are actively looking into these things, and as we continue development of Space Engineers into the future, on Xbox specifically, those are things that we're going to try and address.
All right.
Space Engineers for GameCube. That would be a feat.
The thing I didn't check is that obviously you probably also want to try and join people who are near your, close to your location geographically. Of course, when it comes, it's like any other game. If you connect to a US server, you'll definitely have more kind of latency and so on. So I don't know where these guys. Let's have a look at the. I can check the player list here. Toxic Beast, acted Bradman. Raticus Boy is the host. Well, I've got a ping of like, not too bad, 133. So okay. Don't ask about the name. I'm not. This is one of our testing accounts, so I don't know what that is. Snuffly Marrow 45. This is not my personal account. WG Famine, howdy. You should have that version, C Hive, the 1.194.110.
You can use mod.io in order to transfer anything you created or your worlds that you created while you're playing in the beta. You can transfer all of that over and play it in the full game now. Just to upload your creations to mod.io, and you can download those into the full release version of the game. And I will throw up a link for that just in case you need it.
Right, I'm heading towards the ROS beacon. ROHS beacon. I think this is the starting station. So if you have people on this world want to head to that location, we can try and survive here together.
I have a question. What is the status of water in the world? It's frozen. It's frozen solid. Everywhere you look, frozen solid. There's lots of ice. There you go. My favorite Akira bike slide is the original bike slide. That is, I'm old school. The large grid planetary lander seems it isn't currently available. Would it be possible to be added into in the future? As a method of spawning, that's something we could look into. As far as just adding it into the game, you could add it through mod.io.
I think they mean the old large grid lander. Are you talking about the one that we had like before? Because we changed the survival lander on the release of Space Engineers from Early Access. and there used to be an old one, but that isn't even on PC. If that's the one you're talking about.
The big like cube with 4 legs, or two leg. I don't remember.
Yeah,
how many
exactly. Is
millimeters
that big
had.
kind of yeah, the big one with the big atmospheric thrusters on the side.
The only thing I ever miss is the taxi. That's
Oh, the yellow, yes.
Oh.
The yellow lifeboat.
Everyone had names for it. Banana ship, all kinds of names for it. That thing, I don't know. I disassembled so many of those on early servers. Oh, loved it. Banana Pog.
I got the streaming issue here. Thanks for the great work. I'm out gaming all night. Harry Mack, enjoy it. I really hope you enjoy it in the over the weekend here. Hopefully you guys. I know it's the Easter weekend, so I think if you guys have also got the Easter Monday off, easy. Good. It's a good weekend, isn't it? In some ways for release of a game if you have got that Monday off. Alright, I'm approaching the beacon now. Let's see if any friends made it here.
Why couldn't you make it so we could disable the PCU limit? I'm sorry, Black Cat. I think that's what you're asking.
Yeah.
We are looking into that. Right now, the focus is getting feedback on what the limit is right now. If you don't feel it's high enough, please go to our support site. Please talk to us about why you don't think it's high enough or what you think it should be, or just give us feedback. Tell us what you think. It's really, really important that we learn from all of you what you'd like to see out of the game. So.
Okay, so this isn't where I thought it would be. I'm in the safe zone for something. This isn't. I thought this was going to be the Never Surrender station, but apparently not. So now I'm not sure where I should. Let's see where I should go. I can try and let's see if you guys, if we can join a faction here, maybe. Let's see. Oh, I can't. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, if you would like, I will throw up another link to our feedback site, providing us feedback and telling us what you think is critically important. It helps us understand what all of you are looking for out of the game. So if you think something should be different, tell us why. Tell us what you think would be cool. And our support site gives you the option of voting. Please don't throw up on camera. I will not. Our support site gives you the option of voting. So take a quick look, maybe use the search function and see what else is on the support site already. And if you see issues that are important to you, please vote on them.
So I crashed into the planet then, guys. It sounds like the people on the server are actually in the desert, so maybe I can crash on the planet. This could be a fun way of arriving. Let's have a look at the Discord. I'm curious how many people.
And just a helpful reminder, the moderation staff is actually talking about this right now. When you jump into our Discord, there is role selection. It'll make it a lot easier for you to find the channels you need. There's lots of stuff to pick from. So.
I'm checking out the Discord right now. Let's see how many new people we have in there.
What is that? 1,000,000%, 10,000,000% PCU increase. I think maybe if we're going to do something about it, we might want to aim a little lower for something more realistic. But
it's filling up.
There is not any crossplay, and we do not have plans for crossplay at this time.
Discord. You can do discord.gg. We are trying to push the Discord right now because it really is, I think, one of the best places for just general collaboration and help. And that is discord.gg/KeenSWH. Or again, I'm sure we'll get a link up on stream here and in the chats.
Well, and in Twitch chat, we have one of our moderation staff hanging out.
Yeah, Twitch moderators rise up. This is the day for moderators.
Would have to be.
Right, let me try and see. It's streaming a lot. I'm trying to figure out how I can get my. Let's see. That's the progression tree. I want to see how I can get up some. I can't seem to open up my thing here because I'm trying to get the coordinates and find where you guys are at, Radicus. I think everyone's on the Earth apart from me. So I mean, the problem is, can you guys on the planet, if you can hear me? I'm not sure. Oh, hold on. I saw. Oh, that's Wait, the space base is the learning to survive base, isn't it? That's the That's the never surrender base. I might actually quickly rejoin this a second. Are we staying stable? We are in gravity now, so I'm not sure if my. Seems like we're just going to be okay. We're not going to fall yet. So I'll wait here. I'm going to reconnect because does anyone else have that streaming thing? I know what that's about, so I'm going to back out a second here. And see if a relog will fix it. I don't know why it's streaming because I think that's probably why I can't open my terminal right now. Right, see if I can rejoin that same world. Oh! The list is growing. Look at this. So there's like a whole new page since I left last. Let's go find that Never Surrender one. Where is it? Radicus boy, there it is.
We actually
32 out of 4. Oh god, what's happening there? All right.
Yeah, we're going to see all kinds of interesting setups. Things that actually work and or are stable is totally different than what we're going to see, though. We had a physics question. We actually started this stream with Joel doing his trademark, showing off his trademark flying skills by smashing into stuff.
Indeed. That's me. Hooray. Right. Okay, so relog fixed it. Now I'm back in. Now I can open up my terminal. I think. What? Oh, unless they've changed the... unless they've changed the okay, hold on. I wonder, because there were some changes made, guys. From the beta to the launch version here. So you might have to learn some of the things. I'm trying to think. Chat. Progression tree.
Do we think there will be more streams from this channel about the Xbox version of Space Engineers in the future? Almost certainly.
How do I...
if a server says 4 of 4, that means it has 4 players out of a maximum of 4, so it's full.
How do I... does anyone know how to get into the terminal screen?
Did they change it?
What? Unless my controller's broken or something. It's the share button. I was doing it, but I'm pressing the share button here. And it's not accessing it or opening it, so I don't know if it's a... The people on this server able to do that? I'm wondering if it's my controller, because this controller was a bit sketchy, to be honest with you. It's the left bumper is playing up sometimes, so I'm wondering if I've been too aggressive with the button or something. RB...
Much smoother than beta.
RB, LB select. Okay, that's not it. That's RB plus LB. That's emotes. Little celebration here. I need to turn off GoodBot as well. Let's see here. Control hints. Hint off. Okay, that's good. No, I know, Steezy. It's just I was covering. I did the tutorial for this, so I know what it was. I'm just literally. I'm telling you, like literally, since the game updated, I haven't been able to do it. That's all. It's not like I didn't know. Just a bit confuddled here. Oh well, I'll carry on here. It's probably just on my end.
When can you buy the DLCs separately? We do not have an update schedule at this time. We're going to concentrate on release. We're going to complete release, and then we're going to start working on an update schedule and focusing on things that were important to the community and DLC content, all of that stuff. So we don't have a schedule for it right now.
Playing right now on Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
Is that dedicated quick run? I don't think so, Valid. Obviously, you could use mouse and keyboard for that shortcut. That's like a nice place to land. I'll go land on this mountain here. Well, any landing you can walk away from is a good one. It will land once, Mikhail. How you doing, Danny? Yeah, so let's see some more like 07s in the chat, guys. If you are playing the game as we speak and also still here watching the stream, I'm curious how many people are playing, multitasking. Playing along with us here. Land rear first? Okay, I'll try that. Got Edward and Dan, Chathanos, Killer Instant, Nebula, Vegan Burrito, DJ Stoned, Grand General, Golden Boy, Neeb, Gamer Dragon, Jack Morgan, Trex, Royale, Nebula Galaxy. So many people, goodness. Frank Smith, Tom Mitchell. Thank you guys so much. It's honestly great to see the support and hype. We are going to be following really closely in the coming days and weeks to see how you guys get on. Of course, regarding bugs, it was we should probably do a shout out about that as well if people come across any bugs or issues.
Absolutely. So, if you run into anything at all that you'd like to give us feedback on, please go to our support portal. Please do a quick search and see if the issue you're experiencing is something someone else is experiencing. You can just go cast a vote, and if you've got something new, please talk to us about it and tell us what you have going on.
All right. So I think we're falling now. I'll try and land on this snowy mountain here.
Why can't I change the amount of players allowed on my server? That is dictated by the kind of Xbox you're using. So it would depend on what you're using.
But I think if you're on the X, can you not decrease it from 4 to 2 or something? That's anything? Can you go the other way around? You're probably right. If you're on the OG or the S, it's probably capped at 2 and that's it. So Alright. Mission now is to survive. I'm gonna keep the front raised up. But it might actually slam down here, I don't know.
We have a blog post up that answers quite a number of questions, like how many players you can host based on what kind of Xbox you're using, visual performance, and lots of other stuff like that. So there's a link for that, and if you go give it a quick read, it should answer a number of questions. I'm seeing.
Oh! Oh! I made it! I'm alive! I actually took some damage there. Wait, what's
see, he took it personally when I said it was his trademark thing to crash earlier.
I lost 27% health, but I made it, just. Super lucky there, because I nearly would have died. I just... It's a shame though that I can't really do anything, but there's a nice big crater now. What have I got left here? I got oxygen. Oh, hold on, pick up this. I should have at least picked up the stuff in the car container before running all this. So,
what is that saying about any crash you can walk away from? Or
exactly.
Any landing you can walk away from. Yeah.
This is a good landing here. Let me grind down for resources. I've still got some tasty resources here. I wonder if probably not enough to start a base. So that's the problem. I've lost all the, I need that survival kit. I should have protected the survival kit at all, because if I had the survival kit if I literally had survival kit and battery, then I could actually carry on from where I'm at right now. But unfortunately, because I don't have that, I actually, unless I get picked up by somebody else in the server, by Radicus or somebody, then I'll have to actually completely respawn, unfortunately.
Is there an experimental mode? Can I use scripts? Will there be the entire solar system? Will there be dedicated servers? And there was one other. All of those questions are answered in the blog I just linked.
Oh, there's my thing there.
There we go.
I can drop this. There really isn't much left. Oh, hold on, what's this? Oh, a data pad. That's good. Can maybe find a station or something. Let's see here, what else I can drop? Got hydrogen bottle. Let's read this. Oh, this is coordinates to the nearest economy station. So I can create GPS for that. Okay, that. Did I lose the ammunition as well? I guess I did. There really isn't much left here.
Do you have to pay attention to your water, food? You pay attention to hydrogen, oxygen, your health, energy levels. There's actually a bunch of things that you'll be paying attention to, and you use different resources for different things. If you're flying around on the planet a lot, you're going to burn through hydrogen really quickly. Definitely, you can actually see when you're on the planet if you're in an environment that has oxygen, and then you can just flip your helmet open and not burn through your suit's oxygen supply. So there's a bunch of things to keep track of.
It's cool. I can see Mars up there in the sky. That's pretty sick. That was a change. We changed. We fixed the. There was an issue with one of the interesting reports we had in the beta was my moon, or like the moon is make the moon round. I think was the name of the idea, because of I think that might have been only for Xbox One S and OGs Xboxes due to the voxel thing. So I think that was something that was resolved now. So that's quite good. Nice. See a target of where to go. So, all right, now let's get our GPS set up then. Let's see, we've got, hold on, not GPS factions. Okay, I can join Rat Hole Defense. Sounds an interesting name. So if I select that. I'm a member. Great. Let's see if I can chat with them as well.
As far as putting the entire solar system into the Xbox version of Space Engineers, we're as we said multiple times, we're still looking at things that we get feedback on, and we're going to prioritize things based on the amount of feedback we get on them. So definitely go to our support portal, vote on things that are important to you. Let us know what we should be considering the biggest topic. Right now, easily the biggest topic is dedicated servers, followed by PCU limitations. So.
Hello, fellow brothers. That's good. I mean, Xbox has this autofill because obviously typing with this isn't the easiest. It's another reason to potentially have a keyboard plugged in. There was some people suggesting that they'll be playing with controller and mouse and keyboard, and I think chat is another reason to actually have, have the keyboard plugged in. But also, I know you can get the extensions for Xbox controllers which have like a keyboard in the middle as well. I think so. I'll share my coordinates with you, Hawkboy Radicus, and you can maybe you can come find me, or I can come find you. I think you're quite far. Oh, hold on. Yeah, if you guys make your med bays with faction, I'll spawn on you, so I can kind of see some. Because I think it'd be kind of cool to see some other people in multiplayer here. Because obviously I'm quite far away. Here's the thing. So let me try respawning here. I will lose my progress, of course, and it's a nice spot, but the sun is setting. Oh, what the? What? Eradicus, hello. He's right here. I can do some. Hello there, friend.
As far as PS4, right now we're concentrating on Xbox. We haven't actually gone to full release on Xbox yet, so thinking of doing something on a completely different console just isn't something we're looking at right now. And to those of you also answering questions in chat, I really appreciate it. There is so much chat happening right now.
Right, let's get building then. Radicus, are you an admin then? Have you got mouse and keyboard? Maybe you could help me out here by building a survival kit. Or are you building somewhere else? How do I wave? So to do emotes, another little tip trick. If you press LB and RB, that brings up the emote menu. And of course, the ones on the second page are for the DLCs. On the first page, you have wave, celebrate, thumbs up, and facepalm. Then you can press, while still holding the bumpers, you can toggle between the different tabs of the DLC related emotes and so
on. When playing single player, PCU is 100,000, but when I play with my buddy, it's only 50,000. PCU limit is based on the world. So the entire world has a PCU limit of 100,000. If there's two of you, each of you has 50,000.
SM Mania, welcome. How are you? Yeah, copy and pasting. So again, just for you guys who maybe join the stream later tonight, another reminder, if you ever need any questions about controls, the best place to go is menu button, then Y, brings up the help screen, and where's that? Oh, I wonder if the Xbox, I think it was probably replaced, right? The space. I don't know. I wonder why that hasn't. Yeah, strange. Yeah, so then you can go down to the gamepad controls, and this goes the basic character, jetpack, and ship, and then the one you're looking for is advanced gamepad. So what did you ask about? You asked about
copy paste.
Copy and paste. Yes. So we can come down here and let's look through. What are we looking here? Remove plane. I know what it is. I'm just trying to think here. I'm trying to think whereabouts is it in this list. I go past it maybe. This might not have a shortcut, actually. I think this is one of the ones that doesn't have a shortcut, but you do it in the second rotary menu on the right stick. Yes, this isn't in this menu, actually. But then if you go onto this right stick button and go to the tab, there it is, Blueprint Actions. And so that, what is that tab? That's, you got the first tab is Quick Actions, the second one is Blueprint. So you got Create Blueprint, Copy Grid, Cut Grid, and Paste Grid. So that's your blueprint functionality there. Let's build us something. Maybe you can help me weld this up. If you've got the admin modes, we could sport. Oh goodness! Hold the phone a minute. That's not good. Ruh-roh. Looks like we've got ourselves a situation here. Okay. That's gotta be hotfix, I think. That's actually not good at all. I'll have to spawn somewhere else. Ruh-roh. Oh, where am I now? Oh, I'm with Hulk Boy. Howdy, Hulk Boy. Okay, so it looks like we've got some planet falling through. It's not just me having it as well. So something, again, guys, if there's any critical issues, we'll be looking at fixing those as soon as possible. You can count on it. Where's Wave? Let's take us to a landing place, Hulk Boy. Maybe Radicus and the other guy and someone else can spawn. Oh no, hold on, we can't land this. Do you want me to land it? Shall I try and land it? Shall I? Take two. If we, okay. If we survive the landing, protect the survival kit. That's all we need is survival kit and the battery, and then we can just go anywhere. But I don't think we're going to be able to survive, unfortunately. Maybe if we crash on top of a high mountain with the speed, where our irons are somewhat working, we could use the height and touch down a little bit more gently on the put a parachute. I forgot what the components are for parachute. Will we have enough? But guys, yeah, please keep the questions coming. We are definitely keeping an eye on those. I think we're getting through the questions now. I think we're kind of maybe repeating some, but if there's any more questions you guys have about the Xbox version, also if you want access to the skins, this is your last chance to pre-order to have access to those 3 exclusive pre-order skins. The next gen, the Veteran Mark II, and the Aviator. I believe so, right? I think if they still pre-order before the 15th, they'll get those.
You got it.
Right, yeah. So if you are interested in getting some character customized skins, it's not too late to pick them up.
It's not too late. You can do it. We believe in you. Yes, and as far as most critical issue, clearly bugs would take a precedent before any other thing. So, translations into French. Working on localization or translations into other languages is something we're always taking a look at. That goes for PC and Xbox. Right now, Space Engineers on Xbox will release with Chinese, Russian, and English. But as moving forward and as we continue to develop Xbox, we're going to continue to look at language options. So.
Uh-oh. I can't grind down the battery because of the the resources will be lost. But can we get Hulk Boy Radicus? If you guys can grab anything from the stuff, the car container before we crash here, that could be good. I've got a funny feeling we might want to make this landing because my thrusters are still working here. So hold up, I might be able to touch us down a little bit more gently here. Where are we? Oh, we were coming down. Okay, need to slow down ASAP. Oh no! Are we slowing down? We're not slowing down. Oh! I'm sorry. This evaporated. We're coming in at max speed and now, oh god. Yeah, this is no good. I'm still alive though. Did we all make it down? Where's my friends? Anything left of the ship? Oh, there's somebody. Hold on, guys. Where's the ship impact? Oh, there's somebody.
How many people signed up for the closed beta? We had a really incredible turnout, and we're really thankful for all of the community feedback we got. Those of you who chose to take the time and give us feedback by using our support site, you are directly contributing to the development of Space Engineers.
All right. I think it's time for another respawn ship. A respawn ship that isn't a space one. So I'm going to respawn one more time. Fingers crossed. Take 3. Let's see.
Lord Zirin, if you just want to throw your question up again, I will try and get to that.
All right. Earth-like drop pod. Let's go.
If you order before the 15th, you will still be early access, or you will still be advance access, and you will still get the pre-order bonuses.
So pretty much, yeah, if you buy the game today or right now, you'll have instant access, pretty much. Yeah, I know, because the reason about the ion thrusters is because my ion thrusters do work on planets, but just very, very poorly. Because I think I dropped, I was actually able, they were actually a little bit higher up, they were actually working and I was able to slow down. But I think I passed the point where they were effective at all. It's the same way, like if you have a ship, right, on a planet and you like have ion thrusters facing forwards, but hydrogen's up, you'll still be able to thrust forwards even with those, which is it's not even worth it doing it. But I was hoping that with a higher altitude, they would be somewhat effective, but it turned out no.
Will there be physical copies of Space Engineers? At one point there were. That hasn't been the case in a very long time. Matter of fact, I think someone had one, a picture of one on Reddit the other day, like at one of the old physical copies of the game.
So I might join someone else's server. Thank you, Radicus and Co, for joining me. Let's see if anyone's building anything here. Who else's server can I raid? Still not 32. What is this? Is this legit? How do we try this? I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. Right. Lone Survivor, Gamers. Let's see. The list. Look at this list, though, Aaron. Look at this. It's only been out 50 minutes and the list of servers keeps growing here.
I just want to throw out a big shout out to mod.io and say
yes, definitely.
they are probably getting hammered right now. Thank you so much.
Lone Survivor, Creative, Proximate. Let's have a look at this one. Oh, not allowed in that one either, apparently. Maybe I was kicked. Kicked for shenanigans.
Depending on your Xbox, that will determine whether you can play with more than one person or not. I will link the blog post for you again. That also has answers to questions about dedicated servers, as we've said a couple times now. Dedicated servers are one of the most requested features, and it is absolutely something that we are actively investigating.
Let's see here. I didn't actually interested in the ping. I'm curious if what the ping is for this one. Taking a bit longer to load in. okay. That one's no good. Let's have a look. What else we can join?
Yeah, you can. The game is live to play right now. If you pre-ordered, you received 4-day early access, and today is the first day of that early access to start playing. So, if you run into any issues, please go to our support site and let us know what you have going on.
Let's see here. Try to join a 3 out of 4 server with creative. See if people are building some cool stuff. Survival. Obviously, most people playing survival. I don't blame them. No, okay, interesting. Oh, hello. I keep backing out. Pressing B rather than...
Aw, you guys are amazing, and thank you for everything you guys have done. Well, I'm sure the dev team would be very excited to hear that. Thank you.
Try this one again. More questions about dedicated servers. Again, guys, we hear you. We totally get it, and we are investigating that idea. So stay tuned for any news on that. It's by far, it's like 1,000% more than any of the other requests. So we've nothing to add to that today, other than just stay tuned.
And if we didn't get to your question or we didn't answer your question to your satisfaction while we were here, you can email me support@keenswh.com. I'll throw up a link for that. Send me an email. Tell me what you're thinking about. What do we mean by investigating? It means we have a programmer who is looking at how feasible it is to make a certain feature or certain thing happen in the game. Literally investigating.
I can't join that one for some reason. Let me try and join
You can't take your beta save directly to the full game, but you can put your world and your builds into mod.io, and then you can re-download those from mod.io to the full release of the game. You do need Xbox Live or Xbox, what is it? Xbox Gold. All the stuff, you need all the stuff and things. That's what you need.
Servers are filling up quicker than I can join them. See again, I've refreshed it. Plenty of survival servers. I just wanted to see if people are building some stuff in creative here, but I can't get in quick enough. That's creative. Ideally looking for one with more like all the players. That one I can't join. So obviously because this is like lobby multiplayer, the stability would depend on the clients, on the host's internet. So if they don't have such a good internet or are far away from you, you might have trouble joining them. So that would be one thing to keep in mind. Let's see. Everyone playing with their friends. Let's see. I'll go to one at the top. We can probably wrap this up as well soon. If you guys, because we'll be streaming again on Wednesday with Matic and covering this, and there'll probably be a trailer and everything. So this is kind of like the advanced stream, which is a little bit different from the one on Wednesday. And by then,
we've covered quite a lot of stuff in the advanced stream. More stuff than we thought we would. Yeah.
Okay, that's already... All the creative ones are being joined. Maybe I'll try joining another survival one. Can't seem to
You
get into
may
the...
you may see some limits. It's entirely possible that I mean, you know, you don't underestimate people. Someone definitely was probably able to set their player limit to, I see someone said 27 out of 4, 32 out of 4. It actually running that number of players, no, it's not.
Yes, I think I'm joining this one. Free to build. Sounds like a good server. Thank you, free to build creator. And we're in. Let's have a look. Sorry, Indra. It's because I'm not... It's a different setup, so I sometimes lean forward and I forget it's deafening. I apologize about that. It's a very kind of weird setup today. All right. Things are happening. Look, this is what I wanted. All right, hello there, fellow Xbox. Oh, a lot of people have joined and left, I guess. What they got here? Do you guys want to get in like in like a multi-cruise ship or something? Wait. Come back here. They're off. Holy Terror, an awesome game at 23p. Oh, there's a seat on the back as well. I can get that. Oh, where is it? Oh, wait. Oh, there we go. Nice. Oh, I just stole that guy's seat. Hold on. Oh, he's coming with the grinder. No, wait. Wait, I'm getting out. Hey, there was a spare seat anyway. Hold on, what? Yeah, okay, you can take what you have. You choose your seat. Awesome gamer. I'll pick the other one. Holy Terror, hello. All right, let's roll. Roll out. Something like that, Rotal. Okay then, guys. So yeah, if the questions for today, if you guys, because obviously I think there'll probably be more questions come Wednesday when you guys have been playing for a bit. You know, seeing if there's, you know, you might feel there's certain things differently. Let me just check this here. Sorry, guys, just checking something. That's fine. Yeah. So yeah, but we'll do another stream on Wednesday, and if there's questions we haven't answered today, think about it, and then we will. Yeah, get to them on Wednesday. And in the meantime, please do support the Discord, jump in the community there, and definitely share any builds and team up with people, offer some help if there's some people who are still learning and so on. And finally, I guess also check out this. I think there'll be some people streaming Xbox. I know right now we're actually multi-streaming to Twitch, YouTube, and Mixer. So keep an eye out for some people covering the Xbox version as well. Do we have any Xbox streamers in the chat right now? Worth checking out, because I know that's one of the things that we'll be keeping an eye on to see if people will be doing it.
Oh, chat. Oh, chat.
Cool.
Yep.
Howdy, Deep Flame. Nice. That sounds good. Where are they taking
All right,
me?
well.
So yeah, we can wrap this up now for sure. I think we did the kind of final reminders, and the main thing is, guys, just enjoy it. Please do give us feedback. We have the support site there for reporting issues and bugs, and as well as ideas. And we're going to be, all the moderators are going to be checking the Discord. We're going to have Erin's going to be checking the support email and the social media. So if you guys are having issues or anything, or even want to share some cool stories, maybe you guys will have some pretty cool things you'll come up with when you're playing it, please do feel free to reach out and share that with us. But for now, I guess I'll jump out a second here. And I'll probably just do this, hide the game. Let's see. Anything from you, Erin, to finish? You got all the... You think we're good?
I threw up our links. Please join us on Discord. Please keep in mind that we're just going to keep our beta program essentially running forever so that we can test new builds and continue development of Space Engineers on Xbox. And please join us on Discord.
Yeah. Fantastic. I think we're good there then. So thank you so much, guys. We'll see you all on Wednesday. I think Erin will be back on Wednesday as well. We're going to be joined by Marek and some of the programmers. Who else do we have? I think we have an artist. We have a number of the team members joining us for Wednesday's full launch stream, and we're rolling a trailer and just covering some more kind of behind the scenes stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope everyone who's now has access to Xbox will be having fun over the weekend, and we look forward to seeing what you come up with. All right, guys. I think we're good. See you guys Wednesday. Thank you so much. Stay awesome. Stay safe as well with everything going on. Please do stay safe. Bye.